Hi students, today we are going to discuss about the half-wave rectifier. The circuit diagram of a half-wave rectifier is shown in the figure. The circuit diagram consists of a transformer, a diode and a load resistance. The AC supply to be rectified is applied to the primary of this transformer. A single crystal diode to act as a half-wave rectifier. Here the rectifying action is done by this diode. We know that the diode has the ability to conduct when it is in forward bias and it does not conduct when it is in reverse bias. This property of the diode makes it to act as a rectifier. The voltage is measured across the load resistance. The use of transformer permits two advantages. Firstly, it allows us to step up or step down the AC voltage. Secondly, the transformer isolates the rectifier circuit from the power line and thus reduces the risk of electrical shock. The AC voltage across the secondary winding AB changes the polarities after every half cycle of input AC voltage. During the positive half cycle of input AC voltage, end A becomes positive with respect to B. This makes the diode forward biased and hence it conducts current. During the negative half cycle, end A is negative with respect to end B. Under this condition, the diode is reverse biased and it does not conduct current. So when you look at the waveform of a half-wave rectifier, the first one shows the waveform of the input AC and second one shows the output at the load resistance. When you compare these two waveforms, you can see that at the output, the direction of the voltage is only in one direction, which means we get a DC voltage at the output. The figure shows the circuit diagram of a center tap full wave rectifier. So in the figure you can see a transformer, two diodes and a load resistance. As usual, the transformer is used to reduce the power supply or to increase the voltage of the power supply or AC supply that we are applying at the primary of the transformer. If you are using line voltage, we have to step down it, or if you are using some other small AC supply voltage, you have to step up it. For that we are using this transformer. This transformer will either step down or step up the voltage that we are giving at the primary of the transformer. The two diodes are there. In the half-wave rectifier we have only one diode. In full-wave rectifier we have two diodes and we have a center tap connection. What do you mean by center tap? It is an additional wire that is connecting at the exact center of the secondary winding of the transformer, and this connection divides the secondary voltage into two equal halves, one positive voltage and another one negative voltage, and the total voltage will be the sum of the total voltage of the secondary winding will be the sum of the positive voltage as well as the negative voltage. And here the two diodes are used for the rectifying action. But during the positive half cycle of the input AC, and A becomes positive and B becomes negative, diode D1 will be in forward bias and diode D2 will be in reverse bias, and we will be getting an output at the load resistance RL. And during the negative half cycle, this end A becomes negative and end B becomes positive. Then diode D2 becomes forward biased and D1 becomes reverse biased. This time also you will be getting a resistance voltage across the load resistance. So in this case, in both cycles of input AC, we are getting an output at the load resistance. That means this rectifier is a full wave rectifier, and if you notice the voltage across the RL, it is in the same direction. That means we get a DC voltage across the load resistance.